I was on the fence of actually doing this video or not. I decided to go ahead and do it, but I'm not going to focus on the entire packet. I'm only going to focus on one division, which is set up in 3 parts. So anyway, about a week ago, I was at work and we were invited to do a emotional intelligence workshop. This entailed where I got a questionnaire of about 130 questions, I believe it was, and you go through them and you answer them as honestly as possible. And with your answers, if you answered honestly, we'll give you a depiction of what your personality traits are. But it got me thinking. So I'm going to hit on one portion which consists of 3 sections real quick. This fell into self-perception, first being self-regard. Lower confidence in your capabilities will hinder your leadership potential by hampering growth and the influence you have on other key organizational decisions. You may appear to be hard on yourself or unhappy with who you are, exert less influence on other groups' decisions, take a leadership stance that is easily swayed by the presence of others. That one, not so much. I usually look at my direction as being my direction. I might take ideas and concepts from other people, but it necessarily will not sway my opinion or my decision if I feel my opinion or decision is suiting for that area. Last one being shy away from creating a high performance culture. Once again, not so much me. I like to be able to be as efficient as possible, to be high energy if necessary, and just to get the job done. So I don't understand that one quite so much. Now, even the instructor stated not all of these are going to be relevant. You scored below the leadership bar on a self-regard and could benefit from strengthening skills in this area. I can agree with some of those. I have a tendency of, when it comes to a self-regard, I feel I know a lot. I feel like I do a lot of research. I do a lot of studying. I take a lot of time reading and trying to learn things, whether it be vlogging, whether it be histories, whether it be about this that we're looking at buying, and researching and getting that knowledge. But relaying that knowledge is sometimes hard for me because I guess maybe I don't want to look like an ass. Move on to the second part, which would be self-actualization. Your results indicate that you feel as though you are stagnant and navigating without a clear purpose. Your results may mean that you do not venture from your comfort zone.
You're comfortable.
Comfortable?
I can agree with that. You do not capitalize upon your strengths. You struggle to help your direct reports reach their full potential. I don't really feel like I try. I mean, I do my best to keep them motivated, but, I don't know. Emotional self-awareness. Robert, your results indicate that fully understanding your emotions and their causes may be an area of challenge for you. It is likely that you may recognize how your feelings or moods can alter your behavior. That I can agree with. Do not recognize the impact that emotions have on engaging the hearts and minds of your employees. I try to keep my emotions fairly steady when I'm at work. Unfortunately, when I get home, I kind of let my emotions get away from me a little bit. Once again, I shouldn't, but it's something I do need to work on. Having difficulty sensing the empathies with the emotions of your employees. I'm sympathetic to their needs. If they come to me with an issue, I help them with their issue. So I don't really see where that one's too relevant. May not be aware of how your emotions and your behaviors affect others. That one I can agree with. I come home, if I'm in a bad mood, I try to not be in a bad mood, but I might be a little standoffish. So my outward persona has a tendency sometimes of reflecting on my actions at home. Obviously I don't yell or scream at my family or anything, but I can seem very standoffish. The one thing I feel like this kind of proves is all of my the self-expression, the impersonal, decision-making, stress management, all those for the most part are pretty good, with the exception of the interpersonal. They kind of mirror my self-perception. So it sounds like I put a lot of effort toward people and what people can do and how people can do it, trying to keep and maintain a satisfying relationship with other individuals because of my own inconsistencies. So it's things I had to work on. I mean, this was kind of good to actually get toward the end or the beginning of this year as we are looking at new ventures. It just puts things into a perspective. So, as always, guys, if you like what you're seeing, smash that like button, throw me a comment or two, share, subscribe to the videos, and I will see you on the next one.